Hello you beautiful people, welcome to my new channel, The Curious Bricklayer. For those that don't know me, my name's Daryl, time-served bricklayer and currently full-time living in a van motorhome. So I'm starting this channel up just to share, document some of my travels and focusing on old world architecture, perhaps discovering and uncovering some of the secrets that these magnificent structures behold. So at the moment I'm currently in the beautiful city of York, so I'd be delighted if you would join me on a tour of some of York's wonderful architecture. Let's do this. Just walking down to the Minster, and I've already, this place has caught my attention. York Baptiste Church. See, what the purpose of this channel that I'm going to take part in, what I'm going to publish, is just to take a bit of more of a closer look on some of these old world structures and try and understand a little bit more about them, because it's been brought to my attention that there's a lot more to them than what we've been made to believe. That they're potentially old world energy buildings harnessing electromagnetism from the ether, free energy from the ionosphere. Plus there's so many other attractive features to these buildings. I mean, have a look at that rose window at the top there. Now that is a cymatic design which correlates to a physical representation of frequency. If you take piano and organ notes, they are designed in certain patterns, and that is what we are seeing on these buildings. That's quite a nice one, that. Quite a harmonious looking feature. Sure what the building material is here, but we'll always see the arches, either Gothic or segmental arches coming down. Let's move over to this side. Slightly different window design up the top there. With what could have potentially in the past been a little bit of antiquity, bit of ornamentation up the top there, which would have picked up the free energy, which the building would then harness through the copper conductors, down through the masonry, which we are discovering contains iron ore, which would help with conductivity. And somehow this energy being stored in batteries for a prior civilization to then use. I mean, these windows are beautiful. Check them out. I've got a bit of cymatic design up there on this buttress. So this is quite a glorious looking building. These towers, they seem to have been squared off on the top. Were they originally a copper dome? That's up for debate. That's quite a bit more going on in there. Let's have a quick look. Hiya. I'm just having a quick bit of photography of your church, if that's okay, because it's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, look at this entranceway. Have a look. It's absolutely stunning. Gorgeous looking place. Can't see any dates anywhere. And this window up here, look at this. And that's kind of done in a flower fractal design, isn't it? Glorious bit of architecture. Absolutely wonderful. Now, to my understanding, these, what I would always have looked at, being a bricklayer for most of my life, as a stone pillar, a stone cylinder now, actually contains a copper rod within the stonework that helps with the conductivity of this electromagnetism. Quite nice features on this one. Faces, I'm sure who that is. Maybe it's St. John or somebody. Another one there. Yeah, so what a lovely place this is. Yes. Quite a nice start. Let's move on. Okay, so I'm still making my way down to the Minster, and I've come across this quite impressive place dating back to the 15th century, St. Martin's. So we're going to just take a little look at this building. It does look incredibly old. Nice impressive tower, got the finials up the top there. Would they have originally been the stone supports for copper conductors reaching up into the sky to harness the electromagnetism? Who knows? Let me know what you think about this, guys, in the comments, if you'd be kind enough to have a debate with me on this. Let's have a little look over here, because we've got a bit of narrative on the wall. Let's have a look what it says. We've got St. Martin le Grand, a mainly 15th century church, pre-conquest in origin, largely destroyed by fire. Lots of dubious fires going on. In the air raid in 1942, the tower was completed before 1437. The Great West Window, considered to be one of the finest early 15th century windows in the country, was taken out at the beginning of the 1939-45 war and has been rehoused in the quasi-transept of the restored South Aisle. It depicts St. Martin's of Tours with 13 scenes from his life. The remaining old glass, which survived the air raid, has also been restored, and the former South Aisle has been restored as a shrine of remembrance of the cities fallen in two wars. We often see that certain structures repurposed as war memorials. Who knows what they originally may have been actually purposely built for. The distinctive clock was first erected in its present position in 1668. It was overhauled and renovated in 1754 in 1778. It was given a new dial, and the Little Admiral, that's the name of this clock, with his sextant, was placed upon it The clock was badly damaged in the air raid in 1942 and was restored and returned to its old position in 1966. Interesting date there, 1966. Isn't that the year England won the World Cup? The adjoining churchyard was repaved and restored in 1968 through lovely, some church bells. Let's walk around here. There's a clock that's currently situated outside. Yep, it's 1 o'clock. Another bit of info there, if you want to read through that. Interesting little courtyard. Fortunately, you can't go in there. Notice they've stoned up the original Gothic windows. Not sure why that's been done, perhaps to stop people coming in. Interesting design up there on that bit of stone, like some sort of cross emblem. So that's that place. Across the road, got a bank, or what's possibly been repurposed as a bank. Was this also originally Tartarian masonry work? Let's have a look.
I'm going back.
This is Coney Street I'm in at the moment. Loads of wonderful buildings down here. I mean, look at this old Tudor lodge style place. A few people about. It's a Monday lunchtime. Okay. Hello. So let's carry on down to the Minster. See what else we can find.